Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Whiskey Bros. I'm Drunk Jake. This is my brother.
Please stop screaming at the camera.
Oh man, this is going to be a great episode. Alright, what's your name again?
William. My name's William.
William! Alright.
We've been drinking some whiskey, folks.
This is what, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
It is actually 2:30. 1:30.
1:30 in the morning. I have been drinking whiskey since about 1 o'clock. Noon? Yeah, around noon. Let's say noon. I've been drinking whiskey. So, today's
heavily
episode...
into the last hour or so. Last hour or so, we've really hit it hard.
So today's episode's not going to be a review.
No, not at all.
This is going to be, can you take a good whiskey, an okay whiskey, and a complete and total shit of a whiskey, and make it a good hard cocktail?
That is an interesting question.
So what we have here is Buffalo Trace. We've already done a review on it. It is a fantastic $20 to $30 whiskey, a bourbon.
It's an excellent bourbon.
This is a Maker's Mark private selection. Now this isn't your typical Maker's Mark where you would grab it off the shelf. It's a weeded bourbon. This is 109 proof, 54.75% alcohol. This doesn't have a lot of redeeming qualities as far as on its own.
No.
It is harsh.
It definitely needs to be proofed down and makes it a passable old-fashioned.
Yeah, it does have character.
It does.
We'll say that. Why don't you tell people about this purchase, William?
Oh, God. So, I've heard good things about Four Roses. And I was like, you know what? It's on sale. $50 after tax for a single bourbon or single barrel bourbon. And I'm like, why the fuck not?
This is rubbing alcohol with color added to it. It is
Got
horrible.
no character, no nuance. It is. It's alcohol.
Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold.
So, what cursed thing are we about to do to these poor unsuspecting whiskeys?
All right, so hand me that bottle over there.
I am sorry, everybody, for what is about to happen.
This is Disaronno. It's amaretto, an Italian liqueur. On the back here, it says, excellent on the rocks, simply irresistible with fruit juices, rum, vodka, or whiskey, creating unique drinking experiences. So it got us curious. Can it make a good whiskey great? Can it make an okay subpar whiskey good? Can it make a crappy whiskey drinkable?
Yeah. This all arose because my dumbass read the back of the bottle earlier, and we were like, that's a video.
And we have a little surprise at the end also. So let's go ahead.
Curse at the end.
Let's go ahead. We'll do.
This can't end well.
You know what? Instead of mixing a Buffalo Trace and a Buffalo Trace, let's go a Buffalo Trace and a Maker's Mark, and my glass, your glass.
Well, let's do the 2-part one, and then we just split it.
Okay.
You just have it.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, whatever.
So we're gonna go with 2 parts whiskey, 1 part Disaronno for each of these cocktails.
Now, first we're doing the Buffalo Trace. A good whiskey can make it better. Because again, this is a $20 to $30 whiskey that is really good.
For the price, that is an excellent whiskey.
You know, the fact that you get a Jack Daniels or a Jim Beam for around the same price, and these just kick the teeth in. Buffalo Trace will kick the teeth in of a Jack Daniels or Jim Beam.
There's no question. All right. I'm excited. So
right.
this is a good bourbon.
This is a good bourbon. So it's 2 parts bourbon, 2 parts bourbon, 1 part Disaronno.
Yeah, go ahead and
oh yeah,
give me a helping. There you go.
All right. So as far as like smell characteristics and color change, it definitely makes it a darker caramel color.
Oh yeah, yeah, it definitely darkened it. Um,
You get a lot of sweet, like an
cinnamon,
almond, cinnamon,
cherry.
oaky with a cherry. Yeah, cherry. Yeah,
It's
I
like an
like
oak
that.
covered cherry.
It's like a smoked cherry. A
Smoke.
smoked cherry. There
Okay.
you go.
Okay.
I'm gonna just drink it.
Is this drinkable? It smells great.
That is delicious. That is a stout cocktail. That is a cocktail with a sweetness and a burn and a smoky after flavor that I would serve anyone that came to my house.
Yeah. This makes a whiskey. I mean, the whiskey's still there.
Well, yeah, the
You
whiskey
still
is still
taste
there.
it.
You still got the burn of the whiskey, still got the taste of the whiskey,
Mhm.
still got all the underlying characteristics of the whiskey, but you got the sweetness of the Disaronno.
Yeah, it's definitely
The
amped
almond,
up
the
the
cherry.
a lot of cherry on the tongue, a little bit of spice. Not a great deal, but there is a little bit. You still got that burn because it is a whiskey, but that is downright drinkable and pleasant and dangerous. This is dangerous.
Yes.
If you want to plaster your girlfriend, give her this. Especially on a
Or
box.
wife. Or wife.
Or
In our
wife.
case, our wives.
Or girlfriend if the wife doesn't know. I'm playing. I'm joking. It's a joke. She's gonna watch
That
this.
was a horrible joke
I
to make.
know.
That was a horrible joke to
she,
make.
she watches every one of her
She's
videos.
gonna kick you right in the
Nah,
balls.
she'll be all right.
That's gonna be amazing.
She knows.
All
I'm
right,
fucking
so
right.
while you're finishing off that one, I'm gonna go ahead take the maker's mark. This is a whiskey, like I said, that has a lot going on, but it needs to be proofed down. In order to enjoy this, it needs to be proofed down. Whether you add a splash of water, or you make a Manhattan, or you add rocks to it, drinking this straight is not enjoyable. I've tried it numerous times, and you definitely need to proof it down in order to enjoy this.
Yeah, that's.
And that's
for
saying a lot
sure.
because Maker's Mark is the first whiskey, like the original Maker's Mark, is what really got me into sampling and trying other whiskeys because it's the first real fine whiskey. I would say fine whiskey that I had outside of Jim Beam or Jack Daniels. And I was a little heartbroken with this.
No, I was just getting ready to say the look of absolute heartbreak and disappointment you had the first time you drank from this bottle.
Oh, because, Maker's Mark is always going to have a special place in my heart. It's always going to be one of my
My
favorite
heart
bourbons.
was broken for him. It wasn't until I decided I was going to try it as an old fashioned that I even tried anything out of this bottle, and it is downright unpalatable. At the proof that it is, it doesn't have enough character to overcome that potent alcohol flavor,
Disaronno?
but it is nicely taken care of by This is a lot of whiskey. But it is that
More whiskey!
more whiskey.
Just keep getting more and more drunk, you idiots. I made it into the glass.
You left a puddle over on the table.
I'm like Tom Hanks from the movie Cocktail.
Wait,
Wait, is that the movie?
that wasn't Tom Hanks.
That's Tom Cruise.
This is Tom Cruise, you
Oh,
drunk.
Tom Cruise from Cocktail. Oh,
It was
shit.
Tom Cruise, you drunk. All right.
Anyway,
I
you
was
wanna finish
savoring
that?
this. This is a really good cocktail.
And I'm drunk.
I'm not drunk enough not to know this was a good cocktail.
Oh, I knew it was a good cocktail.
Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad.
Tip it back. Get it. Enjoy it. Drink it. Savor it. All right.
That was downright pleasant.
Make sure we get this.
You know what we don't have? We don't have the oh shit we screwed up bucket.
Well,
There's
we'll
one
just
right
have
there.
to drink it.
There's one
We'll
right
just
there.
have to drink it.
Oh god.
All right. First,
I have bad feelings. This is a very weeded bourbon.
so color, a lot darker than originally was.
Yeah.
That Disaronno does add a lot of color to it. So you can't really tell a whole lot from that. It looks rich.
Did you pour mine heavier than yours? This is the first time you poured mine heavier than yours?
No. They're 100% equal. I measured them with my eyes.
Like, you can definitely smell the Disaronno. Not as much of the whiskey is coming through as
See, I don't know. Like, I'm still like, okay.
the Buffalo had. You could still smell
Well,
the
Buffalo's a lower proof, so you can still smell the whiskey, but the Disaronno was more prominent. It was more on display.
I can smell.
As where this is kind of taking a back seat because it's such a high proof whiskey that the Disaronno is kind of taking a back seat to still that sterile alcohol smell.
It's still thick.
It
It's
is
still very
so thick. It
viscous.
coats the glass. So heavy. Was it that horrible that you had to spill half of your
I
fucking
didn't.
container?
I barely spilt any.
Oh
There's
my
a few
God,
drops
dude.
on my table.
Oh my god, this video's a mess. I love it.
We drank a lot of alcohol, a lot of whiskey prior to this.
Oh fuck, just drink it. Oh god. That is so hard still.
Oh my God.
That is just so hard.
Oh, the wheat kicks you in the face. Oh,
That is operating room sterile.
it's not until that kick in the mouth
Woo!
goes away that you get some of the sweetness and any kind of smoke or anything else.
That'll fuck you up. That's what that'll do. That's
I think the Disaronno amplified the wheat, like,
the Disaronno definitely did not compliment.
it tasted like a mouthful of raw wheat. My first,
like raw wheat and then straight fire.
yeah. Oh,
Raw
God.
wheat, straight fire.
That's cursed.
I'm gonna finish it.
Of course. We don't have to work tomorrow. We're supposed to go fishing tomorrow.
Supposed to go fishing tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna make it out of bed tomorrow.
We will see if that happens. We'll let you know in the next video.
You know, the second drink is always the easiest. Are you still
This
eating
is
that?
this is not the second drink. This is like the 20th drink.
Oh, the second drink on camera.
Second drink of this, like
On camera.
on camera. But we've been talking about how much we've been drinking before this.
Yeah, but they don't know that they're secrets.
They're secrets?
They're a secret.
Are there things we're not telling people? We've been drinking, so
We have been drinking a lot.
it just
I have had-
we had to know if Disaronno was full of shit. And that first
I
one-
have. You know what's funny is today's Thanksgiving, honestly, and I talked to him beforehand of like the whiskeys we weren't going to serve guests today, and we agreed that Eagle's Rare and Blanton's were going to be the two we were not going to serve people. And the very first whiskey I served someone today was Blanton's, because he wasn't a whiskey person, he wasn't a bourbon person. He's
Yeah.
like, well, what do you have that's going to be good that I'm going to enjoy?
that won't hurt me.
That won't hurt me. And my immediate reaction was to grab the one out of the two bourbons that I said, we're not going to serve anybody because they're hard
Yeah.
to replace. Well, they're expensive to replace.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't regret that decision. But I have been down this whole row today and back up.
Yeah, I got some horse soldier in me today. That came out wrong.
I'm going to go
That
ahead and
came
get
out
up.
wrong.
I'm going to go ahead and get up. Hold on.
No, what are you doing?
So, I've been here, I've been here, I've been there. I did not go there. I've been here, here.
Well, they can't see that part. You're between them and the frickin' whiskey you're pointing out. Get
But
back
you know
in
what?
your chair.
I've been through a lot of whiskey today.
We knew getting into this video
It was going to be a mess.
it was gonna be a train wreck. I hope you're enjoying the show.
God damn it, I love it.
We're having a great
This has
fucking
been a
time.
fun
This is
fucking
fun.
time. You want to finish that so we can do the
God, I don't.
last?
I fucking don't.
Sure, the last.
I don't.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to the end of this fucking video. God damn it.
This is cursed,
God
folks.
damn it.
Now, I need to know if a regular Makers plays well with others, but this doesn't.
I will
This
say
does not
regular
play with
makers
others.
would probably make
Play
it
well.
would be a freaking excellent Disaronno cocktail. Because regular Maker's is one of my favorite whiskeys still to today, no matter what.
Oh, fuck.
You okay?
Backstory time.
You okay?
So, yes.
All right, dude. You don't look like you're gonna make it.
That hurt. that hurt. The Maker's hurt.
That is awesome.
And it hurts my soul that a Maker's hurt. Four Roses. I have been told
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
this was a good whiskey. I've seen so many reviewers saying that this is a good whiskey. I am sad to say that at least this bottle of Four Roses is a garbage whiskey. It is terrible.
Oh my god, dude! That is their higher end offering.
No, this isn't.
It isn't.
There are a couple above this one.
Oh, that makes me.
On the regular shelf, there's one above this one.
I really want to go after that one after having this.
Now, just the whiskey by itself
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
has zero character on the nose. There's nothing there except some alcohol burn. So we're going to do 2 parts.
As we've been doing, 2 parts. Yeah, throw it in my glass first. Now, hold on, because I got to get some notes off this real quick. Alcohol. That is the only note
Ethanol.
you are going to get.
That's it.
It is pure ethanol.
All of the notes you would get from even a cheaper, more valuable, in my opinion, version. This is $50. This was 50 freaking dollars.
Bucks for that. You were so proud of this purchase. I come home
I was.
and you were like, "Hey, look what I got.
Look at this.
Look what I got." And we tried this. So we tried it right then and there because I'm going to give it
As you do,
a
you
shot.
have to try it.
Yeah. And immediately said, "Let's go down to the liquor store."
We did. We immediately went to Universal Liquors where we got the Blantons.
Where, you know what, and funny story is we went down there and I ended up picking up a bottle of Larceny and you got the Heaven Door rye. And we didn't want to do their special select because I wanted a Eagles Rare. And so we go down there and I don't feel like spending $240 to get a $34 bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
All right. I go to this little place, Marathon
So you can see
gas
the color change.
station / liquor store. I forget the name of it. I'll try to get the name of it and give it to you guys. And on the shelf, they have a 10-year Eagle Rare. No caveats, no hoops, no jump throughs. I was just saying
It was only double the price.
Yeah, it was only double the price. I paid $80 for it, but still, I'd have to pay $300 for 2 other bottles to get a 34 bottle.
Yeah.
All right, and that's worth. You know what? I'm sorry to say, but that was worth the $80 that I spent.
Now, I will agree with him. Getting a $40 bottle of Eagles Rare wasn't worth spending the extra, but getting a $100 bottle of Blanton's kind of was.
Yeah, that was definitely worth the extra. All right, so we're doing the Four Roses, 2 parts bourbon,
1 part Disaronno.
1 part Disaronno.
I think we've only got 1
And
part of
we have
Disaronno
agreed
left.
that this is a horrible whiskey. We
This is
both agree that we do
it
not
is-
like this at all.
It is an unremarkable poor excuse for a bourbon. It is a single barrel
I
bourbon.
don't even want to call this a bourbon because it
that
has no
I
character
did
whatsoever.
not. I swear to baby Jesus.
There, baby Jesus.
There, baby Jesus. There was nothing about this that I enjoyed. That
I enjoy ripping on it. I enjoy that I hate it so much that other people out there, they got to be getting paid. Like the bigger channel, they got to be getting paid to say that this is good. I'm going to tell you right now, this is absolute shit in a bottle.
the thing is, we're buying all of this whiskey ourselves.
Out of pocket?
Nobody is spending any money on this channel except for him and I.
Well, we got 19
I
subscribers.
am not willing. I am not willing to spend another $50 to find out this was just a bad barrel. It's not going to happen.
Once this bottle is somehow empty or we give it to somebody else And if you're close by and you want this bottle, I will be willing to give it to you. I mean, I'm not the one that paid for it, but I will be willing to get rid of this piece of shit.
I'd be willing to let him.
This will never end up back on the shelf again. Once this is empty, you'll never see it on our shelf again.
Yeah.
Not to say that you won't see other Four Roses. We have to try them. Because
We're
this could
obligated.
be,
We're kind of doing a Four Roses review right now. This is the review that it deserves at this point.
well, the Four Roses single barrel bourbon. All right, they're single barrel 100 proof. We're not saying every Four Roses is bad.
Yeah.
We're saying this particular Four Roses, again, Four Roses single barrel 100 proof, is not an enjoyable bourbon.
No.
There has been nothing enjoyable about it.
But I have one more fair point to point out. There was a lot of points.
Drunk!
This bottle of
Buffalo
Trace is not the same bottle we reviewed, and it's better.
It is better. I will say that this has been hitting sweet and smoky all day long.
Yeah.
Consistently. It has probably been...
And we loved the bottle we had before.
Oh, this has been above that bottle.
This is a refill, and it's been...
Okay. So this is a refill that started here today. It has made itself down here, and I think you had one, and I've had probably like
I've had a
several.
couple. I've had a couple out of that.
All right.
But yeah, you have had
Yeah,
a
that
lot.
bottle, that other bottle has been amazing.
Yeah.
Like it's
good.
been above the first one.
Yeah.
The sweetness and the smokiness of this one is much more than the 1st.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
definitely.
you're gonna get different batches.
It's whiskey. It's not going to be the exact same, no matter how many quality
What were we
controls
doing
they
again?
have.
Oh yeah, Four Roses, 2 parts Four Roses, really crappy 100 proof.
We've been avoiding
1 part
this.
Disaronno.
We've been avoiding this because this raw, this straight, is better than this.
Wait a minute, smell it. I'm not getting that huge hit of sterilized alcohol.
No.
I'm getting the sweetness of the Disaronno.
Yeah, I smell Disaronno. I smell bourbon. Faintly. It's very faint.
You know, I'm still getting that kick in the tonsils from how heavy of a proof this is, like 50%. Wow, did you just jump?
Oh, that hit hard.
Man, wow. Anyway, I'm getting the sweetness of the Disaronno. Like, the full flavor. Full flavor of the Disaronno without the bourbon flavor, but I'm getting the kick of the bourbon.
Actually, I'm getting
But also, I am drunk as shit.
Well, I'm not nearly as drunk as he is.
No,
I
you're
am
not.
getting
You
there.
are very conservative when you come to drinking.
But I am tasting the Disaronno. I am. But there's something there. Not just the kick. It was very pleasant.
That is like a bonfire in your mouth.
Yeah, but after the burn goes away, after the alcohol
You just get the
subsides,
sweet and the hickory.
But
or
not-
like oaky.
yeah,
Sorry,
but
not hickory.
You're not getting this. It's different.
It breaks this down. You're able to taste what's actually in this bottle.
So
It was like cinnamon.
there's no
and
fucking way. There's no
this
way.
made a shitty whiskey. Disaronno's made the shittiest whiskey on that shelf. Fucking enjoyable. Oh my god, dude. There is no way. Because I hate that bottle. I
I went
that
too
bottle.
deep on that sniff.
I want
There is no whiskey in the smell. I smell Disaronno, but it's not a. When you smell Disaronno, you get a very strong whiff of cherry and other kind of sweet,
you get like a roasted almond.
sweet almond.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting that from this,
You're not getting any hit of the whiskey though.
but there's not a single note.
You
But-
get the stringent alcohol.
Drinking this is like drinking honey.
Oh my god, dude, our wives are gonna be so pissed.
Uh,
Look at how
we're
empty
going
that-
tomorrow.
we gotta
We're
go.
going tomorrow.
We're going tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
We're going tomorrow to buy
Okay.
another bottle of Disaronno.
Oh my god.
Oh,
But-
fuck.
But once that burn, because this has a really potent ethanol burn in the mouth. I'm going to go with a lighter hit on this one. This is a long video, but we're having a great time.
Oh my god, dude. I don't even give a shit, dude. This is a great time.
Don't take it.
Hmm?
Here.
I'm sorry. What? What happened?
Just sip it. Just take a sip of it. Don't drink it. Like, take a good sip of it, not a full drink.
What am I supposed to...
There's something there.
Yeah. Deliciousness in a bottle.
This made both of these drinkable. Holy shit. I can't drink this straight. I can't drink this straight, but together,
Together, that is the perfect cocktail. Like, if you're looking for...
I prefer the Buffalo with this more than the...
No,
more than the
no.
Four
Actually,
Roses.
I'm going to disagree. Yes, does a good bourbon mixed with Disaronno make a good strong cocktail? Yes, that's fine. Take it off the table because that's fine to drink by itself. This is a Manhattan old fashioned all day long. Don't try anything else with it.
This gets... The wheatiness gets amplified by this.
Yeah, no, this is not good with Disaronno. But these two together, you get the kick of the fact that this is a 50% alcohol bourbon that doesn't have a lot of layers, is not a complex bourbon to me at all.
No.
It is just like, hey, look at me, I'm special, $50 freaking dollars. Yeah, that's all you're getting out of this is a lot of alcohol. This adds all the flavor to it. You get all the kick out of this, which to me is a better cocktail.
This makes this palatable.
Because this was bad by itself. This is bad by itself. This Buffalo Trace is good by itself. You can sip this. You can drink this. You can serve this to people, and they're not going to be upset with it.
I'm angry.
This you couldn't serve. This you cannot serve until you mixed it with this. Wait, you know what? You know what, though? You know what, though? As bad as this is, as bad as this is, this is still a $50 bourbon. Now keep your hand off of it. Keep your hand off of it. No, as bad as this is,
no.
Can it fix?
No.
Can it fix?
No.
Can it fix a $17? Well, I guess in your case, because it's such a big bottle, a $28 bottle.